Is intimacy possible without sex? Yes. If you know how to show affection and sexual desire, because sexual desire is not only in bed, it can be through touches, through talks. For instance, in a lot of cases, a very, very smart person have a sexual desire through talking. You can actually satisfy a person through a good talk about whatever this person needs. So it's possible to have sex without intercourse. You can hold hands if this is what your partner needs. You can have a specific topics, or you need to figure out what your partner needs. And based on that, you can give this partner a satisfaction. You need to figure out how to show affection to your partner that will satisfy your partner. And you need to show this to your partner. It's a form of sex that has to be present in a relationship all the time. No matter do you have a physical intercourse or not, there should be something that another partner sends and perceives as a sexual desire, feelings, or touches. Once you have it under control, you're good. How long is too long without sex? This is something that you would need to be able to understand and navigate through with communication. You need to communicate with your partner and figure out what is it for her or him is enough and where he or she stands. For some people, 1 week is enough, once in a week is enough. For some people, once a month. You need to communicate. Without communications, you won't be able to understand those kind of issues. And it will open trust for you. Once you start navigating through issues like this, and you will be able to speak to your partner about those issues without being afraid that your partner will punish you for this or ridicule you through these issues. Without all these feelings, you will build more trust in relationship and you'll have more success. Should women use sex as a weapon? No, but a lot of them do. And guess what? Nothing good comes out of it, because men are trying to look for emotional satisfaction on the side. And is it something that we really want? No. So please, don't use sex as a weapon. It's not going to serve well to you. It's going to backfire. Do you really want it? You'll get it if you're going to use it. If you don't want it, come to us. Come to our community, and I'll tell you how to navigate through anything you want in a gentle way. What does trust in a relationship mean? A lot. It means a lot. Without trust, there is no relationship. No matter how long you're going to try, without trust, there is no relationship. So you may as well take a moment, take some time, and make sure that you build trust. With trust, however, if you are going to face some bumps along the way, you will be able to go through them successfully. So make sure you build the trust. How do you build trust in a relationship? You need to know what trust for your partner means and go with this. So it's also something that you are doing through communication. You need to ask, what is this for you? What makes you feel you can trust me? Or what makes you feel that I'm trustworthy? What do I need to say to you or behave or create a space in which you will be feeling that I'm trustworthy and you can trust. And based on it, you need to go forward and give it to your partner. What makes someone lose trust in a relationship? It's not an easy topic. It has lots of things to talk about. But usually it's when a partner violates one of the values of another person that makes trust to break. How do you rebuild trust in a relationship? Well, it's a tough one. If you lost it, you have a long way to go, because trust is one of the things that is very hard to build and very quick to lose. So if you lost trust in your relationship, make sure that you do know what for a partner means trust, and slowly getting back on track. Slowly. Make sure that you are not in a hurry, because it's not going to get you anywhere in a hurry. It's a slow process. Building, rebuilding the trust is very, very long, slow process, but it's possible. Just get back on track. Is it possible to rebuild the trust in a relationship? Yes, but it's very hard. Once you lost it, it's a very long way to go back on track. So please don't. You would need to earn somebody's trust again. And it's very hard, because you need to know what the person's values are, and you need to sincerely apologize for what you have done. And it's not easy, because a lot of people, they cannot even accept what they've done in order to see their own fault in it. And it's hard to say, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, it was my fault. Yes, I'm not going to do it again. Or how can I improve it? And stick with this. And most important part in all of it, you need to have respect for your partner. Respect. And if you did something to break that trust, you need respectfully work with your partner on how to rebuild it back. 3 things to help to rebuild trust in your relationship. First, understand how you hurt your partner. Second, communicate. Third, not do anything that may hurt him or her again. How important is the communication in a relationship? It's everything. Without communication, there is no relationship. There is some, but not successful one. If this is what you want, go for it. But communication is the key. Without communication, there is no relationship. Our community is based on communication. We can have verbal communication, we can have silent communication, we can have silent language communication, but it's built on communication. Words of the Princess is a community that builds on communication, that will empower you. It will help you to build your words in a way that will help you through everything in your life. What should man communicate to his wife? He should communicate with his wife in a way she will understand him. He needs to speak her language. He needs to make sure that she heard him, and vice versa. Women should learn men's language in order to communicate. Everybody has to be heard, and every gender has a different language that we need to learn in order to communicate successfully, and making sure that we convey a message that we want them to hear. She should learn his language in order to convey a message, a clear message that she wants him to hear. In many cases, girls are too emotional and they convey a message that men cannot hear. And it's not because they're saying things not in a correct way, it's because they are not talking his language. They're not speaking his language. The language is the key. Communication is the key. You need to make sure you're speaking your partner's language. Why do women overthink in their relationship? Because they're too emotional. Because there are tons of hormones that go through their body non-stop. Men don't have them. And those hormones causing a lot of emotional problems, a lot of insecurities. But overall, it's not even about the hormones. Our society, unfortunately, built in a way that makes a woman feel like she's an outsider of sorts. And she's trying to constantly find something in a relationship that are not there. She's constantly trying, she goes outside and she talks to her friends, and friends are telling her a story that she heard somewhere, and she says, look, this person did this. What about your husband? Where is he? And it starts the whole floating thought process in her brain that leads to overthinking, and then she comes home and she just floats all negative emotions to your poor husband that has nothing to do with anything, but because somebody told her something, she just came to the house or to the apartment or to your man and just threw all of it at him as if he's at fault. And it's only because she's too emotional. She cannot think about certain things in not emotional way, which a woman should learn how to do, because that will help her.